you take a shape, you change some aspect of it, its length, its width. Well, of course its area is going to change. Of course its perimeter is going to change. The question is, by how much? Well, let's explore the issue of changing various features of a geometric shape and see how other features, like the perimeter and the area, are affected. Let's start off with a little example. So the first one I want us to take a look at is, here's a nice little happy triangle, no big deal. And what I want us to do is I want us to find the area. And then I want us to find the change in area, see how it changes, if we were to double the height. So instead of having the height be 7, it's now going to be a whopping 14. And so it's really, really big. Let's see how it affects things. So let's see what happens. So the original area, is the original recipe, is 1/2 base times height, which is just 5 times 7, which is 35 inches squared. Now let's double the height. So new area double height. It equals 1/2 base, that still stays the same, times the height. Now the height is going to be 14. So what do we see here? Well, we're going to see this is actually going to be 5 times 14, which is 70 inches squared. So what's the impact on area? If we just double the height, we see the area doubles as well. If we sort of double one dimension, then the area doubles as well. Cool. Let's try another. Here we go. Here is an awesome parallelogram in the coordinate plane. And I first just want us to find the area. That's pretty easy. You can sort of read it off. This is, the base is 3. The height is 2, so it's a 3 by 2. So original recipe, base times height, 3 times 2, which equals 6. Now, what I want us to do is to consider the impact on area if we shrink the base by a factor of 1/2. So what I want to do is I want to now take this base and multiply it by 1/2. So it would look like this. Okay, what's the impact on the area? New area. Well, it's going to be base, but now the base is going to be half of the old one. So now it's going to be, what used to be 3 is now going to be 3/2. The height remains at 2. When we simplify this, we get 3. So what's the impact? Well, the impact is that the area shrinks by a factor of 1/2, right? And we can actually see that we take the area and multiply it by 1/2. So again, we see if we just change one particular direction by a particular factor, then it turns out the area is impacted in the same way. Cool. What happens if we actually change both dimensions? Let's see.